If you've driven up and down this street in the past few days, you see a lot of signs. They're all over the place. So, at this time in the ceremony, it is my great honor to thank a lady that I have known since I was 21 years old, when she and her husband used to come into Tatsius restaurant down on Dummer Street in Lowell by City Hall, which my family ran for many years, and now it's a little children's park. And her little girls would come in, and we'd all sit down and maybe go in the backyard and have some haddock on the Fridays or on the weekends, and Marty Meehan and Ed Kennedy and Mrs. Songus and Paul Songus would come back there under the grapevine and have a little something and a Greek salad. So it is my great honor at this time to present this small token of our appreciation to Congresswoman Nikki Tsongas for all her help, our benefactor, over the past 3 years. She was one of the first ones, along with State Senator Stephen Panachotakis, that wrote a letter to City Hall asking the mayor and the manager and the council to create such a thing to save this tree. And we are forever grateful to her for doing that, because after she sent that letter to City Hall, I think people took us seriously. So that was a really, really nice thing she did. And of course, putting up with all of George's gazillion emails. God love her. So at this time, we have Amy Greenwood here from her office at Kearney Square, and we have her aide, former mayor of Lowell, Brian Martin.
He actually had to leave for an event.
Oh, Brian had to leave for an event? Okay, this is Amy Greenwood, and she represents Nikki Tsongas. Congresswoman Tsongas lives 2 houses up from the tree now, very serendipitously. She bought Dr. Letzu's old house with the horseshoe driveway at 240 Clark Road. Because of the very, very busy election season schedule, Congresswoman Tsongas could not be here with us today. But Amy is here. And Amy, please, on behalf of all of these beautiful people here today, please thank Congresswoman Tsongas for all of her help.
George, she actually asked me to present this to you. It's a congressional, the Certificate of Special Congressional Recognition. It's for the Pow-Wow Oak Tree Protectors. It says, in honor of the celebration of the Pow-Wow Oak Tree Memorial Monument, the dedication of preserving this invaluable piece of our history is truly admirable. May the oak tree remain living and protected for many generations to come. The Congress.
Say, I don't know how many times I knocked on her door and she never turned me away. Not once. Not in the morning, not in the afternoon, not at night, even when she was sick, even when she wasn't feeling good. She always lent me her ear. It is my great, great privilege to welcome Lowell City Councilor Rita Mercier, our Pow-Wow princess, for helping us save this tree. She went out on that limb for us, and it didn't crash.
But there were many times I wanted to shut the door. That's okay. I just want to say good afternoon, everyone. It's really an honor and a pleasure to be here, because today is a culmination of many, many years of determination, hard work, tenacity, as Nikki Tsongas would say, and all that is attributed to your leadership. I know many people are responsible for this day happening. I'm very honored, truly, truly honored to be here. Just to give you a little bit of an idea, this is all the stuff that George, and there's another one at home, but I couldn't find it. Honest to God, so does that mean I'll never have to get another piece of paper? We don't want to kill any more trees. But I just want to say, I think that I shall never see a poem as lovely as a tree. A tree that may in summer wear a nest of robins in her hair. A tree that looks at God all day and lifts her leafy arms to pray. Poems are made by fools tree. And so I admire you, and I was honored to present your motion on behalf of everyone that was so involved in this and all the determination. And today it's a beautiful, beautiful day. So to each and every one of you, thank you very, very much from the bottom of my heart, because you made this happen. And into perpetuity, we will protect as best as we can this tree. And that's what it's all about, nature. And this is a city vibrant with ethnic diversity and culture. You, my friends, are culture at its best. In fact, you are the first culture to grace our country. So to each and every one of you here today, thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. And Judge, you are unbelievable, unbelievable. And you know what? I thought that I could talk. You outdid me, my friend. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Isn't she the best? Come on, she's the best. You know, I never use this bag, but it's the special occasion. Save the forest. Well, now we have one last final person to thank. And you've seen him already. I've introduced him already, but it would be very, very ungracious of us and very remiss of me on my part if I did not thank our historical mentor, our guide. He came to every meeting. Every time we had something important, he was there. Every time I needed to have a question answered, he answered it. He researched. God love him. Mr. Eugene Winter. Gene, we present you with a small token of our appreciation for helping us save this tree. At this time, we would like to welcome Mayor Murphy or anyone from City Hall or the Lowell City Council who could accept this letter that we have here from the Chief Executive Officer of the organization in Washington, D.C. They're called American Forests. And American Forest is the quintessential primordial environmental and conservation organization before any of these other ones that you might know of. American Forests helped establish the national parks. American Forests have been there a long time. And so when I was trying to find someone like the Arborist Society or some organization to make a plaque for us, we thought, because they used to do that. If you go out to Sunderland, Massachusetts, out in Sunderland, there's this huge sycamore. It's famous. Everyone knows it's the Sunderland sycamore. And there's this plaque there that the National Arborist Society put. So I called them and they said, well, the economy's bad, we don't have any money, we don't do that anymore. You'll have to raise money on your own. So when I called American Forests, they said, we will register your tree in our National Registry of Historic Trees. So this tree now in Washington, D.C. is registered, officially registered, as a National Historic Tree. Not by the government, that would be nice if we can do that next, but by American Forests, who is the most prominent conservation group in the United States, the oldest. Like I said, they helped establish the national parks. So American Forest is mentioned on this plaque, and their Chief Executive Officer, Scott Steen, has sent us a letter for the mayor of the city of Lowell on behalf of American Forest acknowledging their commemoration of this tree. So I would like to present this to Mayor Patrick Murphy on his behalf. If I can give it to Rita. This is for the mayor.
Yes, thank you very much. But you know what? I thought that maybe you could come before the council. We'll suspend the rules and allow you to present this yourself. You know what? You did now.
Thank you.
Okay?
And now we're at that point in the ceremony where we invite anyone and everyone who has anything to say, anyone, if any of you have anything to say or would like to share a story or reminiscences or anything about the tree or the powwows or the Native Americans or your growing up in the neighborhood memories of the tree, please come forward. This is your chance to share with your neighbors in the community what you would like to have them know about the tree. We did our best to have a little classy musical moment. Dave? Is Dave Ambrose here? And now we're at that point in the ceremony before our
here and many others, a little gift for you too. You bet. Bill and I are from the
Thank you, everybody. It's very kind of you. Andy! Andy! This is John Bishop. Go ahead. Andy Ward. Andy, thank you, Roger. Thank you. See you later. Thank you, Roger. Andy Ward.
Okay, yeah.
This is John Bishop. Good. Good.